This is the Lesson 9 text solution. In this lesson, we were introduced to creating text, putting text on the page, changing its position, and also we did change the size, and we did some reordering of code to debug this picture to make it look the right way. The code is out of order, and did some debugging, added some quotes on this one. The text properties, all we did was change the text and the position and the size. But if you go to the explanation, the documentation of the text function, it points out that you can also change the font, and I feel like we did that in a previous lesson, and also align the text, which changes where the text is displayed relative to the XY position that is specified. So its default is the top left corner, like when when you make a rectangle and you specify the X and the Y, that ordered pair, it plots that rectangle by its upper left corner. It does the same thing for the text box, but you can change that. You could specify it to plot it by the middle of the box or the bottom right corner or the upper right corner or anywhere in between. I suppose you can probably do that for the rectangles too. I'm not sure. But I wanted to point that out. Anyway, let's move on to the assessment. And what are we asked to do here? Here's a scene, but it needs text. Add 2 pieces of text to the following scene. Make the 2 pieces of text different sizes. Okay, we're just adding text and making them different sizes. We can do that. So we're creating a grass sprite, setting floating grass in the animation. We've got an alien. We're scaling the alien. We've got a robot. We're scaling the robot. Add 2 pieces of text. Make the 2 pieces of text different sizes. Interesting. I think that I'm going to add my text at the bottom so it overlaps all the other stuff. And I'm going to need that. I'm going to need to set the size. I can do that afterwards. Add some more text, set the size. And maybe our robot is looking, or our alien is looking down at the robot and saying, "What are you seeing? What are you doing? What are you doing?" I want that to appear right next to the robot, right at X of 241, Y of 94. X of 241, Y of 94. 12 point, that's going to be too small, I think. Let's try 24 point. And Mr. Robot is... I am examining flying insects because he doesn't know what a butterfly is. And that's gonna go right here. X of 60, Y of 282. Text size, I think it's supposed to be different. We'll make that 35. Let's see if we have errors. Nice. So I need to move this second text box left a bit, maybe make the font a little smaller. And you can't read this up here. So is there a text color? There's got to be. I could look it up, but let's just try it. No. There's not. Align font and size. Why can't I change the text color? I'll have to come back to that. Nope, I need to know that. I need to know that now. I'm gonna go over here and look at all the blocks. Font size, shape, stroke color, perhaps. Fill color and stroke color. Stroke color should just be sets the color used to draw lines, points, and outline shapes. Is that it? Stroke color? Let's try stroke color. Stroke.color is not a function. What was the syntax for that? It was just stroke and put the color in. That changed it. Okay. That's crazy. You know what that did? Is just like if we were drawing a rectangle, the stroke is the border of the rectangle, right? You can see that it put a black border around all of the lettering, but it didn't change the font color. How do we change the font color? All right, well, stay tuned. I'm going to figure out how to change the font color, but that's not in this lesson. So I think let's check the rubric and see. Well, you know what? Let's fix this. Let's move this over to 5. See if that looks a little better. And let's change this to 30. That didn't seem to do anything. You try something here. Okay. So you got to set your stroke and your text size before you write your text. Let's change this to 12 point and this to 16. Better. All right. I'm going to call that good. Let's go to the rubric. two pieces of text appear on the screen in reasonable places, and the text pieces are different sizes. Bingo. All right. Hope that helped. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.